Hey, you. Yes, you, right there.
The one listening to this right now?
Can I ask you something a little personal?
We're starting like that today, straight in.
Think about yourself 1 year ago.
Just 1 year, 12 months, 365 days.
Who were you back then?
What did you worry about? What did you want? What felt impossible?
And now, right now, look at where you are.
You are listening to an English podcast. In English.
Maybe that was impossible for you 1 year ago.
Maybe you couldn't follow a conversation like this 12 months back.
But here you are, following every word.
That, right there, is personal growth.
You just didn't have the English words to describe it yet.
Which is a little ironic when you think about it.
Growing in English, but no English words for growing. Until today.
Because today, we are fixing that completely.
Think about the last time someone asked you, "How have you changed recently?"
Or what have you learned about yourself this year?
Did your brain have the English ready? Or did it do that thing?
That thing where you have the feeling, but not the words.
Like trying to describe a color you've never seen a name for.
The feeling is real. The vocabulary just hasn't arrived yet.
Well, today it arrives.
Today, we give you the exact words and phrases to talk about personal growth.
In English, naturally, like you've been saying them forever.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Fluent Life English.
Your favorite place to learn real English for real life.
I'm Liam.
And I'm Amelia. And we are so happy you are here with us today.
Today's episode is B1 to B2 level.
If you are B1, this episode is made exactly for you.
If you are B2, you will pick up some really powerful vocabulary today.
And if you are A2, please stay. Don't go anywhere.
We always explain everything clearly. You will understand more than you think.
Before we start, one small thing.
If Fluent Life English helps your English grow, please like this episode.
Subscribe to the channel and leave us a comment below.
Which brings us to today's comment question. One sentence only.
What is one way you have grown or changed in the last year?
For example, I have become more confident speaking English.
Or, I have learned to worry less about what other people think.
Beautiful answers, both of them.
Liam wrote both of those himself, didn't you?
They are just examples, totally fictional examples.
Completely fictional, sure.
Moving on swiftly, let's get into today's topic.
Let's start with the honest truth. Personal growth is one of the hardest topics to talk about in any language.
Even in your first language, it can feel uncomfortable.
Because it is personal, really personal.
You're talking about who you were, who you are now, who you want to become.
That is a lot to put into words.
And in English, when you're still learning, it feels even harder.
The vocabulary for feelings and change and self-reflection, it's specific.
It's not the words you learn in a beginner class.
Nobody teaches you, "I've been working on my mindset," in lesson 1.
Lesson 1 is, hello, my name is Liam. I have a cat.
Essential, very essential, but not quite the same thing.
So today, we bridge that gap.
We give you the vocabulary for the deeper conversations.
The ones that actually matter. The ones that show who you really are.
Now, before we get into the phrases, let's talk about what personal growth actually is.
Because people use this phrase all the time, but what does it actually mean?
Think of it like a plant, specifically a house plant.
A houseplant. Okay, I'm listening.
When you first get a house plant, it's small. It needs care.
Water, light, the right temperature.
If you give it those things, it grows. Slowly, quietly.
You don't see it growing day by day.
But one morning, you look, and it's completely different from when you started.
And personal growth is exactly like that.
You don't notice it happening in real time.
But one day, you react to something differently than you used to.
Or you handle a difficult moment more calmly than before.
Or you try something that used to terrify you.
And you think, wait, I wouldn't have done that last year.
That quiet realization, that is growth showing itself.
And I think this is the part that gets me every time.
Tell me.
Most people are growing without realizing it.
Say that again.
Most people are already growing. They just don't have the language to see it clearly.
And when you find the words for it, suddenly you can see the whole journey.
Which is exactly why this episode matters so much.
Okay, so let's build your vocabulary, starting with the basics.
First, 3 essential words for personal growth conversations.
Word 1, mindset.
Mindset means the way you think about yourself and the world around you.
It is your mental attitude, your inner perspective.
For example, I've been working on developing a more positive mindset.
Or Changing my mindset around failure was the hardest part.
Word 2, self-awareness.
Self-awareness means understanding your own feelings, behaviors, and patterns.
Knowing yourself honestly, even the uncomfortable parts.
For example, I've been developing more self-awareness about how I react under pressure.
Or learning English has actually improved my self-awareness a lot.
That second example is very real, by the way.
Incredibly real. Learning a new language forces you to see yourself differently.
You make mistakes, you feel vulnerable, you keep going anyway.
That builds something important in you.
Word 3, comfort zone.
Your comfort zone is the space where everything feels safe and familiar.
No big risks, no big discomfort. Everything is known.
For example, I've been trying to step outside my comfort zone more often.
Or speaking English in public was way outside my comfort zone at first.
And look at you now, listening to a full English podcast.
That is literally stepping outside your comfort zone. Right now, today.
We are so proud of everyone listening. Genuinely.
Okay, I'm getting emotional. Let's move to section 2.
Liam gets emotional about comfort zones. New information.
I contain emotions. It's fine. Moving on.
Okay, section 2, the real vocabulary section.
This is the one I was most excited to write.
Because these phrases, when you use them, you sound genuinely thoughtful.
Like someone who knows themselves well and speaks about it with confidence.
Which, after today, you absolutely will.
Let's go group by group.
First group, phrases for describing how you have changed.
These are perfect for conversations, interviews, and self-reflection.
First phrase, I've come a long way.
This means I have made significant progress from where I started.
It shows distance, the gap between then and now.
For example, I've come a long way with my English since I started.
Or, in terms of confidence, I feel like I've really come a long way.
Next, I'm not the same person I was a year ago.
Oh, this one.
Powerful, right?
So powerful and so relatable.
For example, I'm not the same person I was a year ago. I handle stress so differently now.
Or, looking back, I'm genuinely not the same person I was when I started this journey.
Next phrase, I've grown a lot as a person.
Simple, clear, honest, and universally understood.
For example, this past year has been difficult, but I feel like I've grown a lot as a person.
Or, learning to live abroad made me grow a lot as a person.
And one more, I've learned a lot about myself recently.
This is perfect for reflective conversations.
For example, going through that challenge made me learn a lot about myself.
Or, since I started learning English, I've learned a lot about myself and my patience.
And your patience, yes. Learning a language tests your patience like nothing else.
Like trying to assemble furniture, but the furniture is also testing your emotions.
That is exactly what learning a language feels like sometimes.
Second group, phrases for describing what you are working on right now.
Because growth is not just past tense. It is present and ongoing.
First phrase, I've been working on.
This means I am actively putting effort into improving this thing.
For example, I've been working on being more patient with myself.
Or I've been working on my confidence in social situations.
Next, I'm trying to be more.
Simple, honest, and very natural in conversation.
For example, I'm trying to be more present in my daily life.
Or I'm trying to be more intentional about how I spend my time.
Intentional. That is such a good word for this topic.
It means doing things on purpose, with awareness, not just automatically.
For example, I want to be more intentional about my choices.
I started using this word about 2 years ago, and it changed how I think.
Really? How?
Because once I started asking, is this intentional? I realized how many things I was doing just out of habit, not by choice.
That is a really profound shift.
It sounds small, but it genuinely changed a lot for me.
And that, what Amelia just described, is self-awareness in action.
Exactly. Seeing your own patterns and deciding to change them.
Next phrase, I'm learning to.
This is beautiful because it shows ongoing effort, not a finished achievement.
For example, I'm learning to say no without feeling guilty.
Or I'm learning to be kinder to myself when I make mistakes.
That second one, I needed to hear that at a certain point in my life.
Most people do. We are so much harder on ourselves than on others.
Someone else makes a mistake, we say, oh, it's okay, don't worry.
We make a mistake, we say, how could I be so stupid?
The double standard we never even notice.
Learning to close that gap, that is real growth.
And real courage, genuinely.
Third group, phrases for talking about challenges and setbacks.
Because personal growth is not always positive vibes and success.
it is really not.
Sometimes growth looks like failing and failing again.
And somehow getting up anyway.
First phrase, I've had to learn the hard way.
This means I learned something through a difficult experience, not easily.
For example, I've had to learn the hard way that rest is just as important as effort.
Or, I've had to learn the hard way that I can't do everything alone.
Next, it hasn't been easy, but.
This phrase acknowledges the difficulty and shows resilience.
Resilience means the ability to recover from setbacks and keep going.
For example, it hasn't been easy, but I feel stronger for going through it.
Or, it hasn't been easy, but I'm really proud of how far I've come.
Next, I've been pushing myself out of my comfort zone.
For example, I've been pushing myself out of my comfort zone by speaking English every day.
Or, taking on that new project really pushed me out of my comfort zone.
And the last phrase, I'm a work in progress.
Oh, my absolute favorite phrase of this entire episode.
A work in progress means I am not finished. I am still being built.
Still changing, still growing, still learning, and that is perfectly okay.
For example, I'm a work in progress, but I'm proud of where I am today.
Or, aren't we all works in progress? That's what makes life interesting.
I want everyone listening to really sit with that phrase for a moment.
A work in progress.
You do not need to be finished to be worthy, to be enough.
You are allowed to be growing and enough at the same time.
That took me a very long time to actually believe.
Me too. Most people I know, it took time.
But once you really believe it, everything feels a little lighter.
And that is the heart of personal growth right there. Okay, section 3. Let's make this completely practical.
Because having vocabulary is great. Using it is even better.
So let's look at real situations where these phrases are useful.
Situation 1, a job interview.
One of the most common interview questions in English is this.
Tell me about a time you faced a challenge and what you learned from it.
The question that makes everyone's palms sweat.
Everyone, including people who are fluent.
Here is a model answer using today's phrases.
Last year, I took on a project that was completely outside my comfort zone. It wasn't easy, I made mistakes, and had to learn some things the hard way. But looking back, I've come a long way, and I've learned a lot about myself. I'm genuinely not the same person I was before that experience.
Did you hear the phrases?
Outside my comfort zone. It wasn't easy. Learned the hard way.
Come a long way. Learned a lot about myself. Not the same person.
All from today's episode. All in one natural answer.
That answer sounds thoughtful, confident, and completely real.
Because it is real. Personal growth language is always real.
Situation 2. A casual conversation with a friend or a language partner.
Your friend asks, "So, how have you been? Have you changed much lately?"
Here is how you can answer naturally.
Honestly, I feel like I've grown a lot as a person this year. I've been working on my mindset around failure. It used to really stop me. I'm still a work in progress, obviously, but I feel more like myself than I ever have.
That answer, someone says that to you in a conversation,
You immediately want to know more about them.
because they are being real, honest, reflective.
And those are the most interesting people to talk to.
Situation 3. A language exchange or English class.
Your teacher or partner asks, "What have you learned about yourself through learning English?"
A deeper question than most people expect.
But a beautiful one.
Here is a model answer.
Learning English has actually taught me a lot about my comfort zone. I've realized I'm more resilient than I thought. I keep pushing myself even when it feels hard. And I'm learning to be kinder to myself when I make mistakes. I've come a long way, and I'm really proud of that. Every person learning English right now, that answer is your answer. That story is your story. You just needed the English to tell it, and now you have it. I want to share something quickly before we move to the word tour. Tell me.
When I first started learning to talk about personal growth in any language, I felt like I was bragging, like talking about my own progress was somehow wrong.
That feeling is so common.
Like, who am I to say I've grown? What if I'm wrong?
What if people think I'm full of myself?
Exactly. All of those fears at once.
But here's what I've realized.
Talking about your growth is not bragging.
It is being honest about your journey.
And your journey deserves to be spoken out loud.
In English, confidently, without apology.
That is why we are here. That is why you are here.
And speaking of here, word tour time.
Okay, let's slow it all down for our word tour.
8 key words and phrases from today's episode.
Simple explanation. A real example. and a slow repeat.
Say them out loud with us. Your brain needs to hear your own voice say these.
Ready? Let's go.
First word, mindset.
Mindset is the way you think about yourself and the world, your mental attitude.
Example, I've been working on developing a growth mindset around challenges.
Repeat slowly. Mindset.
Mindset.
Second phrase, I've come a long way.
This means you have made significant progress from where you started.
Example, I've come a long way with my English, and I'm really proud of that.
Repeat slowly, I've come a long way.
I've come a long way.
Third phrase, comfort zone.
Your comfort zone is the space where things feel safe, familiar, and known.
Example, speaking in front of people was so far outside my comfort zone at first.
Repeat slowly. Comfort zone.
Comfort zone. Fourth phrase, I'm a work in progress.
This means you are still growing and changing, and that is completely okay.
Example, I'm a work in progress, and I've made peace with that. Repeat slowly. I'm a work in progress.
I'm a work in progress.
Fifth word, self-awareness.
Self-awareness means understanding your own feelings, reactions, and patterns honestly.
Example, going through that experience really increased my self-awareness.
Repeat slowly. Self-awareness.
Self-awareness.
Sixth phrase, I've been working on.
This means you are actively putting effort into improving something right now.
Example, I've been working on being more confident in difficult conversations.
Repeat slowly. I've been working on.
I've been working on.
Seventh word, resilience.
Resilience means the ability to recover from setbacks and keep moving forward.
Example, this year has tested my resilience more than any other year.
Repeat slowly. Resilience.
Resilience.
Eighth and final phrase, I'm learning to.
This shows ongoing growth, an effort you are still making right now.
Example, I'm learning to be kinder to myself when things don't go perfectly.
Repeat slowly. I'm learning to.
I'm learning to.
And those are your 8 power phrases for today.
Use even 2 or 3 of these this week.
In a conversation, a journal entry, a comment below this video.
Every time you use a new word, it moves one step closer to feeling natural.
And one day, very soon, it will feel completely yours.
Because it will be yours. That is how growth works, in English and in life.
Okay, time to wrap up today's episode.
Here is your simple takeaway from everything we covered today.
You are already growing. You have been for a while.
You just needed the English to describe it clearly.
And now you have that English.
So this week, your one action is this.
Use one phrase from today to describe yourself to someone.
A friend, a language partner, your English teacher, anyone.
Or just write it in the comments below. That counts completely.
Speaking of comments, go there right now.
Tell us, what is one way you have grown or changed in the last year?
One sentence. That is all. We genuinely read every single one.
If today's episode helped you, please like it and subscribe to Fluent Life English.
And share it with one person who is on their own growth journey right now.
This was Fluent Life English. I'm Liam.
And I'm Amelia. And remember,
you don't have to be finished to be proud of how far you've come.
You are a work in progress.
And that is one of the most beautiful things a person can be.
Okay, now I'm emotional.
Welcome to my world. Bye, everyone.
See you in the next episode. Keep growing.